Good morning, guys. So I got a few requests to do this video of just daily styling and what I do basically after wash day in order to get my extensions to last me for a few days. So typically I'll get anywhere from 4 to 5, sometimes 6 days out of my washes. I do use a lot of dry shampoo, but here you can see I'm just blow drying nice and smooth, getting all that hair as straight as possible. I do order a body wave texture for my hair because I use a keratin in order to make it perfectly sleek and smooth. That way I don't have to worry about getting curly hair or hair that doesn't exactly match my texture. So I basically just alter my texture slightly in order to blend in with the extensions a little bit better. And also because I do some heat styling to my hair typically. And when it isn't heat styled, it has like a little bit of a body wave, kind of soft wave to it with the keratin. So I'm just going here like row by row, getting my hair as straight as possible, just so I don't have to run over it with a flat iron, because that's just an extra step that isn't always necessary when you're trying to get your hair done in about 15 minutes, you know? So this is pretty repetitive. I basically just blow it out smooth, and I'll be back after the recording to talk about the curl. Okay guys, so here's where I begin to do my beach waving situation. So I always section out my bottom row and then I start in the back. And as you can see here, I just kind of shake my natural hair out of the section because I don't think it necessarily needs to be curled. Sometimes when you wave those pieces, they tend to get a little bit too distinct, and you can see them when your extensions are. So the heat I have at, what is that one? I think it's like 320. It's the second from the third one from the top. So the first one I go towards the face, the second one I go away from the face. And I'm always trying to make sure that I keep my natural hair out because I don't want that to be curled. And this way I did a different kind of pattern today where I did mostly towards the face with just a couple away from the face. I think it adds a really cool look. It helps the waves kind of not stay super defined with each other, and it gives a really kind of nice natural wave. So same thing with the other side, we're going to do the same thing. I take pretty big sections too. I'm not afraid of taking bigger sections. And you're just going to wrap it up. I always like to leave my ends out, of course, that way it looks really undone and like unplanned. Shake out that natural, smooth over the extension hair. I'm sure you've heard this before, but it does help smooth the hair out before it gets waved. And it just kind of prevents any tangling or anything like that in the future. So with my shampoo routine, I do still use Paul Mitchell Shampoo 1, and the conditioner is called the Detangler. I think that shampoo and conditioning system is easily one of the best I've ever used for my extensions. Ever, actually. It's not heavy, it's very light, and it keeps the extensions tangle-free for the most part of a day or two. So, for me it works. Don't mind my mean muggin face. And then we just kind of hop up into the second row, again, shaking out the natural hair. You're going to have some natural hair with the extensions anyway, so don't really stress too much about it, but just get out whatever you can. You don't want big chunks of the shorter hairs kind of waved up in the extensions. That makes me crazy. So yeah, we're gonna continue to curl. You can see I'm going towards and away from the face just for a little bit of a different look. And then you can see how big that piece is in the front there. I just take the whole thing and kind of spin it towards whatever, because I know the top is gonna go backwards. So don't mind my cat. She is very needy and she's meowing in the background. She wants me to pet her, but I'm making a video right now. More waving, and then don't worry about the pieces in the front. They're gonna go in. They're gonna tie into the look anyway. So even if your natural hair is in those, I just kind of let those guys be. And then I pull down the top, and then I basically just go and grab the whole section up there, and I do the whole top away from the face. I think that makes it look really complete. And it always keeps my hair pretty tidy for a few days when I go away from the face at the top. You know, it gives it that beachy look. And here I took way too big of a section. I was like, what happened there? So I went back in with my bangs and just kind of gave those a little more heat. Now it's funny, these top pieces in the back, I kind of shake out my natural hair. And then when I get closer to the front, I don't really shake it out that much. I just kind of let it stay. Because that, you kind of want the hair at the front to look pretty tidy. And that's it. This is my last piece. In total, without any fast forwarding, this whole situation took me legitimately 15 minutes. It was a 5-minute blow dry, and then it was a 10-minute curl. And within 15 minutes, your hair just, you know, get it to look fresh. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Ooh, the hair flip.